All right. What's going on, everyone? So, I've got my own personal collection to showcase today. This is my S35 Benchmade Bugout in the Battlewash. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. The Battlewash finish there. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't really used this knife too much. I kind of tried to sharpen up that edge a little bit. Just did a little, I barely sharpened it. I just tried to put a mirror finish on it and decided, you know what? I stopped halfway and said, I'm just gonna leave it alone. So it's probably a little shinier than it should normally be, but it's generally pretty much unused, which is why I'm gonna be parting ways with it very soon. But before I got rid of it, I figured, let me just show everyone this knife, what I think about the Bugout in general, and if anyone's interested in getting one, there's plenty of places you can get them. They're all over the place. You can get them from anywhere, really. I mean, anywhere that sells knives online. I mean, there's tons of places. But so what it is pretty much is you got that access lock, and it's really nice because I've always liked Benchmade knives because of that access lock. I like being able to, kind of do it from the left hand or right hand, whichever, and so that's always been nice. Blade length is 3.24 inches there, so it's not it's long enough. Like when I use it for cutting open boxes and things like that, so it's long enough. And what else? S35 V steel. So I mean, it's always held an edge. I mean, I've had other Benchmades. Granted, I haven't used this one too much, but I've actually owned a couple of Benchmade mini Bugouts, and pretty much same knife, just a little smaller. And right now, my current collection or current lineup or rotation, you could say, I'm using the Benchmade mini 945, and that's a great knife. But Benchmade makes great knives. One of the things I really like about Benchmade knives is their warranty, of course, and should something go wrong with this knife, or the blade needs to get resharpened and you want to send it out to them for whatever reason, you can always do that. So if you ever do something and damage the blade or something, you can always just get a new blade and keep everything about it the same, pretty much. But yeah, pretty small, pretty thin. Handle thickness is about, according to Benchmade, I think it's like 0.42 inches. So it's pretty thin. Pretty much disappears in the pocket there. Like I said, it's a great knife, easy to carry, easy to use, and I really liked it. I just haven't used it too much. But if anyone's thinking about getting a Bugout, definitely not a bad knife. I think the thing for me was the handle material. I think the Gryvery scales, at first glance, you see this thing, the curb appeal is so high. You're just like, man, this is a sexy looking knife. And then you buy it and you start carrying it around a little bit. And if you don't carry anything else, you're kind of like, you won't even notice. You'll think you'll have the greatest knife in the world. And then you start learning about other knives and start carrying other knives. And then you realize, maybe there's something to be said about other steels, like, S35 VN and M4 and all kinds of stuff. And, you start thinking about other handle materials like aluminum and brass and all kinds of stuff, G10. And I think that's probably why Benchmade decided to start making, custom making Bugouts where you can put titanium scales on them now and things like that. So I think this is an original design. I think this is kind of like, if you wanted to kind of have a Bugout that was kind of, the original intent, kind of like a lightweight camper kind of knife. I think this is kind of, these Gryvery scale ones are kind of that original envisionment of, I think Benchmade was going for. And I think it just kind of blew up and, became the super popular knife that they're just like, man, can we make this knife a little bit, more premium? Because that's pretty much the main thing that people don't like about it. They feel like you can, if you try hard enough, you can really pinch these scales, right? So some people don't really like that, that little flex in the knife. It never really bothered me or deterred me from getting one, but But yeah, it's still a great knife. Pretty much Knife Center, I mean, out of the box, I didn't do a complete unboxing of this thing, but in the box, you pretty much just have, let me see if I can get this open for you guys. They give you the little pouch, just typical stuff. The knife comes with this little, I don't know, this little thing on the clip, just usually wedged right in there, other way, but usually just wedged right in there, and it's a typical shipping, you know. So it's not much to talk about there. But the knife itself, Benchmade Bugout. I mean, you can actuate it like that. You can, you know, middle finger flick it. This one's not as smooth because I haven't really used it too much, but still great knife. And I don't know if you guys are thinking about getting one. I mean, definitely it's worth considering adding it to your collection or using it. I think everyone should just have at least the experience of a Bugout. For me, I like it, but I'm not, you know, super crazy about keeping it. So this knife is going to be sold off soon, and that'll be it for it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Benchmade Bugout in the comments. Yeah, have a good one.